As the crowd continues to file in, we get... The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Hansen comes in to kick off. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 13. Stiff arm. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. Gets rid of it. Into the open. The 40. Bowls him over. That pass looked like a dead duck.
And some of those ducks are dead. But this one had enough life in it to get down there for the first down.
With the pass. Pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Thomas. Gain of about 5. The Bears line up with two backs behind the quarterback.
We got nothing. Bring the pain.
Throws it, and the catch is made. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
Cowboy, bust his grill deep.
Throwing on first down. Pressure. He did a great job of making something out of nothing on that play.
The coach will tell his quarterback that if nothing's open and you see some room, take off and get some yards.
They come out in the nickel.
Out now.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Here come the heat.
Pulls through. Thomas couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They'll go with the run once again. Gets the pass off. The catch on the run. Touchdown, Chicago. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
He won't return it. So the offense will take over after the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Tucks it away. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield. Tosses it out to the right. Lost about a yard. About 6 to go. Ball on their own 24. Pressure coming with the throw, and it's complete.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Harrington sets up. Again, he'll get the call. The 40. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and maybe 3. Ball on their own 41. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. They give it to the halfback, and he stopped at the 41. Stewart didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside. Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time, he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
Hand off to the tailback. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
From the gun. Looking for an option, buying time with the pass, right on target. Harrington doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Looks like he's calling an audible. He'll get it again. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Closing in. The defender's got it. A lot of room to work with. The 40. The 40. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
Stewart with split backs, using motion.
That all you got? Back off, DB.
Pass play here on first down. Steps up, pressure, good play in the backfield by Edwards. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
A lot of space in front of him. The 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. That guy picked up a lot of yardage on that run.
Yeah, he moved this way and that way, all the while keeping his head up and watching where his teammates were creating room for him to run.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
First and 10.
Passing on first down. Throws out to the left. He finds his man. And he stopped at the 37-yard line. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Stewart under pressure, surveying the field. With the pass, great pass. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they...
The teams have switched sides, and will start the second quarter. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hand it off to the back. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
With the carry, 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Looking for a receiver, tossing it over the middle. The defender's got it. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Catch the ball, man. Get the ball.
Rolling. Great pass. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Thomas, the lone back, gets the toss to the left.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
After the penalty, it's now second and long. The Bears using motion.
Man, don't go. D-up.
He surveys the field with the pass, and the catch is made.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of masks.
Let's go. Come on.
Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Throws it. The 40. Into the open. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive, John, that results in a touchdown, and this game is quickly getting out of hand.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustments and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick.
23-yard line. First and 10.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver, and it's caught, and he's brought down at the 28-yard line. He found a soft spot on the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's headed.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Harrington sets up, gets the call. Looks like the pickup of about 6 on the draw.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Set. We'll see.
Drops back, closing in, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Fifth play of this drive. Pressure, gets the pass off. Almost intercepted.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 81, the intended receiver on the play.
From the gun. Dropping back, under pressure, scrambling, throws it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Stewart sets up.
Bust his grill. Cowboy.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside.
Incomplete pass.
Ball at about midfield.
Intended receiver on the play.
Get to the ball.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
49-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Sideline, D.
Closing in with the throw. Almost got it.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 8.
Detroit looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Man in motion. With the pass, and this pass is completed. Breaking through. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Bears. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
The Lions need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 27. Throwing on first down. He surveys the field with the catch. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
And they're going without a huddle. Drops back. He's looking. Throwing left. Interception. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he forced that ball.
Yeah, and the key to that play was the pressure on the quarterback. They were in his face, and that caused the throw into the middle of the defensive zone for an interception.
Hand off to the tailback. Touchdown, Chicago. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. Still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. They have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
On the return.
Out of the shotgun.
Take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
2-minute warning coming up. Pressure gets rid of it. Right on target. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The Lions line up in the shotgun. Under pressure. He was hit just as he threw.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
He surveys the field with the pass. Breaking through. Brown with the tackle at the 42. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Hits him in stride. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Looking downfield, goes to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. And so on second down, they'll try to move closer. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Harrington sets up. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. The Lions line up in the shotgun. To the air on first down. With the throw, 2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Receiver on the play.
Drops back. He's looking with the pass. Pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft. Looking downfield, scrambling, throws it. Touchdown, Lions.
Watch this one develop. The line protected him just enough. The receiver found a seam, and the quarterback found him in the corner of the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Not really an onside kick situation here. They just might be setting them up and then kick it over their heads. The onside kick is off. They recover it. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Dead ball.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
A little over a minute left. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. He couldn't bring that pass in.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive. Uses the pump. Looking downfield with the pass. Incomplete pass. 3rd and long. I'd look for them to just run it and keep the clock moving. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 36. Looking for a receiver. Gives this one a ride to the left. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this run.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
Drops back, pressure coming with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. You don't see too many teams going for it the first half of the game, so why the gamble there?
Hey, I don't know. I guess you get in the heat of the battle and you think, hey, these guys can't stop me. But then you get stopped and you give the other team a chance. And if you hadn't got stopped on third down, you wouldn't be on fourth down.
Toss play to the right. The Bears. Ball a timeout. That's their first. Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
Stay guys. Tiger up.
Using motion.
I got motion. Hut.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Great throw. Slips the tackle. Chicago will call a timeout here. They have one left. They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Thomas. He's in the 20. Thomas with a nice run. Picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Passing on first down. Throws it. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
That all you got?
Stewart gets set. Dropping back. Throws one up in the end zone. Incomplete.
We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
Pressure with the throw. Touchdown, Chicago. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Edinger is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick and returnable. From the 4-yard line. The Lions have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 22.
On the return.
Harrington from the shotgun. Steps up, looking downfield, launches it deep to the left. Ooh, nearly picked off.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
Here comes the heat. Set. Hut.
Looking for a receiver with the throw. Great pass. It's the end of the second.
First half.
Let's get back to the action on the field. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Sends it sailing. From the 5-yard line. The Lions face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 27. John, they've racked up more penalties than points in this one so far.
The coaching staff can't be happy with the lack of discipline. There's nothing worse than having a big play called back because someone makes a mental mistake.
They come out in a dime package. Looking for an option, throwing, and the catch is made. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. 1st and 10.
Here come the heat.
The backs are lined up in an I. Looks like he's changing the play. He'll get the call again. 1-yard gain by the running back.
With the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 44-yard line.
He sees something in the defense. And he's tackled behind the line. Big loss there on the tackle.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed, and he used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
Set.
Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. He's trying to hurry them back to the line.
Bust this grill, deep. Set.
Dropping back, steps up, gets the pass off, hits him in stride. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Set.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's going the other way. And we go back to the game. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Bust his grill. Ain't got nothing. Stay after him.
Hand off to the tailback.
If you can get into the flow of the game and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
Pressure coming. Throws it. A little off target, but caught. Across midfield. At the 40. The 30. Sheds the tackle. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
The Lions will start this drive from 21.
Number 18 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 21.
Set.
Passing on 1st down. Looking downfield. He's scrambling around. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Take him out. Set.
Dropping back, closing in, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
Set.
Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. They'll go no huddle here.
9-yard gain on the play.
Bounce back, pressure, gets rid of it. It's going the other way. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Right. Cowboy, give it all you got.
Under pressure, he was tipped. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is the easiest way to disrupt a pass play. The defensive line should take full credit for that play.
Thomas, the deep man. Hands it off. And he's tackled behind the line. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
And it's intercepted. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
Stewart in the backfield. Hands it off to the back. Flips the tackle. Urlacher makes the play at the 41-yard line. Gain of 2.
On the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. That blitz exploited for a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
He's off again. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
Gain of 6.
They line up in the I formation.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Get in there, line. Set.
On the ground. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line. McMahon gets set. Blitz is coming. Scrambling around. Nobody could stop the corner from getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, and what happened is the pressure came from the far outside, and the quarterback didn't even feel him coming.
Closing in. Incomplete pass. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time, they fell short.
Pressure. Good play in the backfield by Reddick. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Stewart sets up.
He's mine. He's mine.
Drops back. Steps up into the pocket with the pass. Pass ball's incomplete. He just couldn't bring that one in.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Set. Get at it. Get in there. Let's go. Come on. You got him. You got him.
Under pressure. Steps up. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
They'll take over at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
McMahon gets set. Great fake. Surveying the field. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
Pressure coming. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. Dropping back, closing in. Surveys the field, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
Drops back, gets the pass off. The defense has it. Brown demonstrated great ability there.
The defense had everything covered up pretty well there. I'm not surprised that this one was a turnover.
Set. Bring the pain. Here comes the heat.
To the air on first down. Breaking through. Well, he took matters into his own hands.
And with some quarterbacks, you got to watch out that they don't take off on you. Everyone has to be aware.
Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Booker goes in motion. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bears ahead of the Lions, 49-7.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Go dog under. Poke out right.
Stewart sets up.
Rotate, line, rotate. Here come the heat.
Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. In field goal range now. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Throwing on first down. Pressure.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Set. Bust the spread. Stay down.
Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Rodgers. Stewart didn't have the time he needed to get it off.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunities.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Breaking free. Slips the tackle. Plows ahead. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
Go dog under. Hit him low. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Set.
Third and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Thomas couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
The try is good. The kickoff team lines up. And he got all of that one, a great kick. Anderson will raise his hand, signaling for the fair catch. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. Dropping back, closing in with the throw. Incomplete. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Pressure, trying to buy some time. And he's tackled behind the line by Knight. They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
Third and long.
He surveys the field, throws it. This pass is incomplete. And they go with a no-huddle.
Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
Set. Get up, left. We got nothing.
Pump fakes, under pressure, looking long down the right side of the field. It's caught. What a beautiful deep ball.
I think he recognized the man coverage. He anticipated that his guy was going to beat the defense. That's exactly what happened.
You got it. Fire out.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Looking for a receiver, passing right. Nice adjustment. He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Dropping back, pressure coming, trying to buy some time.
Number 96 makes the sack. Huge loss on the play.
2nd and goal. 9 yards out. McMahon out of the gun. Closing in. He has it. Johnson is there again. Always finding room when there doesn't appear to be any. 6 catches.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Tiger up. Cowboy. Set.
Scrambling. Brings it down, looking to run. Touchdown, Lions. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. The Lions need a few breaks if they even want to think about the comeback.
A few breaks and then some. Might be a little late in the game to think about the comeback now.
Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
And they don't recover. The backs are lined up in an I.
Set. Got it.
Hand it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. 2 minutes to the final gun.
On the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Come on, D-up. Get in there. Set.
Thomas, the lone back.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hut. Give it all you got.
About a 2-yard gain here.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Set. Stay after. Bring that pain, baby. They got nothing. Cowboy. Gaps. Hut. 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 Come on, D up. Hut. 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 Let's go. Ball. Come on, ball.
Another run. First down coming up after that run. 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Set. We'll see. Hut. 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 Snake up.
Hand off to the tailback. Off and running. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Runs it in for the third time. What a day for him. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Edinger is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 88, back deep to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 7-yard line. The Lions will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
Yep, now. Set.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. Great pass. Into the open. Across midfield. At the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
And it's up. The point after is good. The Lions still find themselves in a very deep hole.
This game has pretty much been decided. They can even bring in the backups if they want.
Deep to return.
Onside kick. Chicago recovers the onside kick.
I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
Cowboy.
Hands it off to the back. Picks up 5.
Number 35 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Snake eyes. Here comes the heat.
Davis, the man in motion.
Fire out. Bulldog under. Stay after. Stay after. That all you got?
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Chicago
59.